from North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Simmons. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Oklahoma! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
I mean, you talk about coming out as a defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Bringing the heat. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There he goes. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
That makes the score Oklahoma 14, Wake Forest 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Rides to back and leaves it. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. The Demon Deacons will hustle to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
That's caught. It's Alston. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Turning it on! Down after a nice game. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Let's take a second here and talk Wake Forest. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Quickly complete. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to do it on the ground. And the Demon Deacons pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Got it in the middle. It's Alston. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Sategna. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted! Oh, what a play!
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick.
He's going to let it go. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Catch in the middle. It's Vick. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does...
He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage.
Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wake! The extra point here would tie the game, and they tacked on the extra point. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Final play of the quarter coming. Off-play action on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Kearney. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And the ball slipped out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive...
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Demon Deacons have moved it inside the 20. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Powers forward. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Brings up second and goal.
Second down, he'll throw it. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Flying out. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Once he got some room, it was over.
Number 24.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They're dealing with a second and long. The throw to the outside is complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards over there.
The Demon Deacons get it past the sticks. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And the defense makes a big play, and you could see the quarterback. Once he bought time, started to roll to his left, the defense all reacts, comes to that side of the field, breaks on the football. He couldn't put enough mustard on it because he was running to his left. Defense takes advantage, forced.
He's got it, and he ran away. Defense to take it in. Touchdown Sooners. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. ULM is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Warhawks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by...
And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wake. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He'll bring it back from inside to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. He now has 108 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. And the Sooners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Trying the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Murphy. Pocket breaking down. Catch and stride inside the 15. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll immediately call timeout.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Gets it out fast. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the front packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And it's no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going to fire deep. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
And I love this defense being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully, forcing the turnover here now, a chance to break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the first half.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Between the uprights, it's good. And they've regained the lead. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this...
Looking for a huge play. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen.
And the Demon Deacons will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll open the second half with a run. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Now facing a third and long. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Sooners will punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. On the move, it's McLaurin.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback keeper. The Demon Deacons will move the sticks. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
He'll do it himself. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and with those little gains and just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
The Demon Deacons are marching down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Barber. It's a seam wide open. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one.
Touchdown, Wake Forest! And that one will give them the lead. Lining up to add another. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Finds a spot in the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack of the 20. The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's McLaurin. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They go right back to it. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now third down. Gotta stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a 1-possession lead. It's incomplete. Defense comes up with a stop. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Picked off to stop the spread. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to take a shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
To the air on first down. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with second and short. Finds his man. It's Mays. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Just drives it between the uprights. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a first down. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Looking for space. It's McLaurin. Sweet cut there. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Demon Deacons will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Calls his own number. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Kearney. Runs through a tackle. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. To the air, it's Murphy. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Quick handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, ready for the 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Demon Deacons want to move quickly. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd touchdown, Demon Deacons. And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Oh, he missed it. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 10, and he loses the football. Kicking team's got it.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Dances away. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And they get him down.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Finds a tight end. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. Looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. When we get to the offseason and they start having